Shalom, Israel. It's Azariah giving our honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Hamashiach Kavashai. Today's topic I want to go over is being an upright man, right? Being a man that shows integrity, being an honest man, a man that's keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of his ability, right? Loving your neighbor, loving your family, being in righteousness, right? So let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 29. And it reads, Lo, this only have I found, that Yahweh have made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions. So Yahweh, the Most High, he created man to be an upright man, a man created in his image, right? The man that have dominion over the fowls of the earth, right? The people that walk over earth. An upright man is a man that keep the Most High, that walk in his image, right? That keep the law, statute, commandments, right? So let's go to Proverbs chapter 14 to 2. Proverbs 14 and 2, it reads, He that walk in his uprightness fear the Lord, but he that is preserved in his ways despise him. Right, so you want to fear the Lord. That's what an upright man do. An upright man, they fear the Lord. They fear the Most High judgment, right? They fear of breaking the commandments, right? They fear what the Most High will do to them, if they depart from the Lord and start dwelling in sin and a whole bunch of iniquity. So that's what an upright man do. Upright man, they walk in wisdom, right? Let's go to 1 Samuel. Let's go to 2 Samuel chapter 22. 2 Samuel chapter 22 and verse 24. And it reads, I was also upright before him and have kept myself from my iniquity. So David right now, he's saying I was an upright man and I kept myself from my iniquity, right? So being an upright man, you got to keep the law, statute, commandments, of the ways, and keep the ways of the Most High, right? That's what it takes to be an upright man, right? To depart from evil, right? Let's go to Proverbs chapter 16. Proverbs 16 and verse 17. And it reads, The highway of the upright is to depart from evil, and he that keep his ways preserve his soul. Right. So you want to depart from evil, right? That's what being an upright man is. Show integrity, right? Walk around with your chest up, right? Not to be too prideful, but to be humble in the laws and such commandments, right? Honor your father, honor your mother, right? Keep the laws. Love your neighbor, love your family, right? Going out there and rebuking the other nations and teaching your people who they are, right? That's been the upright man, right? From there, let's go to Proverbs 15:21. Proverbs 15:21. It says, "Folly is joy." Slakia. It said, "Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walk uprightly." Right. So a man of understanding, he gonna walk uprightly, right? You gonna see how that man carry himself, right? He gonna carry himself as a man that's keeping the laws, right? You gonna see him, and you gonna like, oh, that's the man of the Most High, right? Because why? Because he walking uprightly, right? He keeping the ways of the Most High, right? Let's go to Job. Job 101. Job was an upright man. Right, it said there was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared the Most High and eschewed evil. So Job, he was an upright man, perfect man, keeping the law, statute, commandments, and he he eschewed evil. Meaning what? He departed from evil. It was no, you couldn't find no ways, like, you couldn't find nothing to, he was blameless, basically, you could say. Right? He departed from evil. Right? He stayed away from that stuff. Right? From all type of sin and folly and wickedness. Right? So in the last days, you want to be trying to be perfect like Job, and how to keep the commandments. Right? How to go to correction. Just being a man of honesty. All right, let's go to Psalms 15. The book of Psalms, chapter 15, and verse 1. It reads, Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hill? He that walk uprightly and work righteousness, right, and speak the truth in his heart. Right. So if you want to dwell with the Most High, you want to make it to the kingdom of heaven, right? You want the Most High to dwell with you, right? You gotta walk uprightly. You gotta work righteousness, keeping the law, statute, commandments. You gotta speak the truth in your heart, right? Verse 3: He that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor do evil to his neighbor, right? So you gotta watch what you say. Don't don't try to slander your neighbor. Don't try to do evil to your neighbor, nor take up a reproach against his neighbor, nor taking up a false reproach against your neighbor. Right? Verse 4. In whose eyes a veiled person is condemned, but he honored them that fear the Lord. He that swear to his own hurt and change not. He that putteth out of his money to usury. He that putteth not out his money to usury, nor take reward against the innocent. He that doeth these things shall never be moved. So, an honest man, an upright man, is gonna walk in his honesty. He gonna keep the words. He gonna keep the ways of the Most High. Right? When you see him, you gonna say, "Oh, that's a man that keeping the Lord. That's a man that fear the Lord." Right? I see Yahweh Bashin Hawashad in him. Right? That's the man that fear the Lord, keeping the commandments. He walking uprightly. Right? Let's go to Psalms. Psalms 112. The book of Psalms, chapter 112, verse verse 4. It said, Unto the upright there arise light in the darkness. Right? So a person that's walked upright and keep the commandments, he's showing light in a dark area. Right? He letting his light shine. Like it said in Matthew the 5th chapter. Right? Letting your light shine before men, so they may see and worship the Most High. Right? It said unto the upright, it's like it said, unto the upright there arise light in the darkness. He is gracious and full of compassion and righteousness. So an upright man, he's full of compassion, righteousness. He showed mercy and grace to his people. Right? He walked in the light and keeping the law, statute, and commandments of the Most High. Right? Let's go to Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23. Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23. It reads, For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproof of instruction is the way of life. So when you walk in the light in a dark area, right, you been that light. Right? You keeping the law, such commandments. You keeping wisdom. People looking at you like, man, that brother is a honest man. You bring up a false a reproach of him, right? He bring light to a dark situation, right? Let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 15. Proverbs 15:8. It said, the sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayer of the upright is his delight. Right? So you keeping the law, such commandments, the Most High, he gonna hear your prayers. Right? You being an upright person, the Most High hearing your prayers. So if you follow the statute commandments, you can do nothing wrong, man. Right? You depart from evil. Right? You eschew evil, wickedness. Let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 9. It said, he that turn away his ears from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination. Right? So the Most High saying, if you turn your ears away from him, Allah, I mean, if you want to walk in your own pride, right, your own sinful ways, the Most High is not hearing your prayers, but he hear the prayers of the upright person, a person that keeping the law, statute, commandments, right? He not hearing the person of the proud or the haughty. All right, let's go to Proverbs chapter 2 verse 7. The book of Proverbs chapter 2 verse 7. It says, he laid up sound wisdom for the righteous, and he's a buckler to them that walk uprightly. So the Most High, he going to keep you in his path. He going to keep you protected. Right? The Most High is a shield to the man that walk upright. Right? Let's go to Isaiah 41 and 10. Isaiah 41 and verse 10. And it reads, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So the Most High, he's going to protect the man that's keeping the law, statute, commandments. Right? You been an upright person. The Most High say, look, he going to keep you in his ways. Right? He going to send angels to protect you. Right? Let's go bring that out. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 7. It reads, the angel of the Lord encamp around about them that fear him and deliver them. So the Most High is going to deliver the man that walk uprightly, that walk upright and keeping his laws, statutes, commandments. Right? So you want to try to be, the upright man. Let's go to the last verse. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 37. Psalms chapter 37, verse 18. It reads, the Lord knows the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. So you walking in the Most High say he know the days of upright man, and his inheritance shall be forever. Meaning what? That means you're going to get the kingdom of the Most High, right? You're going to get the kingdom of heaven, and you're going to live forever, right? Your inheritance is going to be forever. Everything that he promised, you're going to get. And that's the kingdom. That's what we strive, to get right now. Let's jump down to 37. Psalm 37 and 37. It reads, mark the perfect man, and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. Right? So the end of the man is peace. So when you walking in the ways of the Most High, keeping his laws, statutes, commandments, Most High said, look, I'm going to give you the kingdom of heaven. Right? I'm going to give you peace on earth. Right? I'm going to be your protector. I'm going to be your shield in the day of evil. Right? You're going to be a light to those that sit in darkness. You're going to carry yourself in wisdom. Right? You're going to keep this law, statute, commandments to the best of your ability. Right? That's the way of an upright man. So hopefully, that was edifying. Our people would strive to be, to be an upright man, an honest man, right? A person that love his neighbor, love himself, love his family, right? That love his nation. I want to see his people repent, right? Want to see his people get out of this captivity, right? So, Lord's willing, that was as fine. For right now, I want to be a strong shalom.